So the undeniable truth about a lot of rep or set based training is that it does not matter if you do 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 1 set. Doesn't matter. 1 set is as good as 3 sets, is as good as 5 sets, is as good as 10 sets. That is when you're thinking about the results that it will give to you appertaining to hypertrophy of muscle tissue. In other words, you get bigger and stronger doing anything, as long as you go to complete failure and cause an adaptation in the muscle tissue. But understand this, right? If you do 1 set all out, or you do 5 sets, which would you think of those two people? One's done 1 set, one's done 5 sets. Which of those two people do you think has put the most accumulative damage onto their joints, tendons, ligaments, nervous system? Now imagine that you're doing a chest and back workout, right? So I do a bench press 1 set, and I do some flies for the next set. And then for my back, maybe I do some pull downs, 1 set, and 1 set of rows. So I've actually done 4 sets, okay, for chest and back. That's it, 4 sets. Somebody else comes in and they do 3 sets on the bench press, 3 sets on the pec deck, 3 sets for the lat pull down, and 3 sets for their row. So they've done 12 sets, I've done 4 sets. Now, if the science has been shown, there was a very famous meta-study by a guy called Fisher and Steele, okay? And they are sports scientists from the UK. They've shown quite recently, they did I think it was a 32 case meta-study, and they've shown that there's absolutely no difference between 1 set or 2, 3, 4, 5 sets in terms of what I explained earlier, what you're going to get from it hypertrophy wise. So if there's no difference, okay, why the hell would you want to put your joints, tendons, ligaments and nervous system under so much extra stress if the benefit is not there? Yes, you get the same results. So people will say, well, I do 5 set training and I feel great, the best I've ever been in my life. But that's not to say that you couldn't have got there with just 1 set, with the right kind of training on that 1 set. Because you've got to be able to train yourself to be able to do 1 set fully, properly. Most people can't do it. Most trainers I know, who I've mentored, don't know how to do it. You think you do, but you don't. You don't know how to breathe right, you don't know how to push right, you don't know how to take the right amount of time. It's very, very difficult. And it took me a very, very long time. I haven't just, just stumbled on these things. I've been doing it for 50 years. So why would you want to build up so much damage? If I asked you to clean my car or my van, I've got a big Sprinter van. If I asked you to clean that with a big old pressure washer, yeah, or a toothbrush. Now the toothbrush will get the job done, but the pressure washer will get it done in, well, way faster. If I gave you the two, well, you're going to take the pressure washer or the toothbrush. Well, if you take the toothbrush, because you say to me, oh, I like working with a toothbrush, I can't say anything to that. Go for it. Go and do the work. It'll take you all day with that toothbrush. Whereas the guy who picked the pressure washer's done 30 minutes. The amount of accumulative damage that you will take on board by doing too much, you will carry with you throughout your lifetime. And when you get older, you are going to feel it. Right? Take it from me and take it from any old guy who's been training out there for years and years and years. You build up accumulative damage. And if there is, if there is somebody out there who's a trainer or a coach who's been training most of their life and hasn't had any major injuries or damage by the time they've got to their 60s, then I would question what they've been doing. Because ask your trainer or your coach about their injuries. most of us have got a list as long as our arms. It stops me from doing some of the things I want to be able to do now. Okay, I can't do things I used to be able to do years ago. I can't do it. Just can't do it. I try, and I will never give up. Yeah, I never quit. I keep trying. All right. And that's all I'm saying to you. Think about your training for the long term. Leave the bro science guys to do their stuff, and that's it. Ordinary, everyday working man, you do not need to train that way. What I'm saying is rein it in a bit, put more intensity to a shorter amount of time, and you are going to see the benefits massively. You'll save time and you won't hurt yourself, and you still get the same results. Man, if I was selling this to you lot, right, it'd be worth a fortune. You will all wake up one day to this. Some people know it already but refuse to believe it. Some people know it. That's my gift to you anyway. Take it, enjoy it. And if you want to, I'm starting a new school academy. Doesn't cost anything, it's just information for you guys. I want you to know, I want you to understand it. I want to give back what I've learned over the last 50 years, since I was 10 years old. Training and exercising, 20 years of which working professionally, including in elite athletics and sports. Alright guys, if you managed to stay with me on this, thank you very much. Leave me a comment down below like usual. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You take care, enjoy the rest of your holidays. Bye.